everyone. My name is Wina Sustiani Putri. Today I will present the result of my material modification for Unit 1 Digital the Devil Dictionary. This modification is designed using a hybrid learning approach to create more interesting, communicative, and meaningful language learning experience for students. The main goal of this modification is to reimagine the unit so that is no longer created only on the textbooks. Instead of just reading, answering questions, and doing isolated grammar exercise, the approach I propose over a more interactive learning experience supported by a simple digital tools. This make the lesson more communicative and more connected to real life situations. The main problem in the original unit is that it is focuses entirely on a textbook-based activities. Students only read and do exercise, which make the learning experience less engaging. The solution I propose is to implement a hybrid format that combines digital and non-digital activities. This approach encourages interaction, creativity, and vocabulary development using a simple, free, and easy to use digital platforms. This modification has several specific aims. First, it helps students understand and use relative clauses creatively in a real life context. Second, it develops student critical thinking by appreciating humor and creating their own funny definition inspired by the Devil Dictionary. Third, it integrates digital tools such as quizzes and Google Drive to increase student engagement. And then finally, it ensures that all activities are practical and suitable for Indonesian classroom setting. Next, the hybrid learning flow is divided into two main pieces. In the first piece is digital engagement. Students begin by using quizzes as a warm-up activity. In the free reading stage, students guess words through funny definition that spark curiosity. In the second stage, quizzes is used again to straighten vocabulary and paraphrasing expression such as a similar to and the opposite of. And the third stage is a collaborative writing activity through a Google Drive or Docs, where students create their own humorous definitions, read their classmates' work, and leave the comments. In using quizzes, the teacher creates an account, designs a quiz with relevant materials, and chooses a game mode such as a lip quiz or a homework. Quizzes then generated a unique code that the teacher shared with the student. On the student side, they simply open the applications or visit the website joinmyquizzes.com, enter the code, write their full name, and start the quiz. When the teacher begins the sessions, students answer the question prepared by the teachers. If their answer is correct, a green sign appears. If the answer is wrong, a red sign appears. At the end of this game, students can see their final ranking. And then the teacher also explained that the ranking will not affect their grades because the game is only for practice and fun. And at the end of this presentation, I will show you how to use quizzes. And for the Google Drive activity, the teacher create and share editable document, send the link to student, and monitor their writing process. Student then write their own definitions and add their names, rate classmate work, give a feedback, and revise their rating if needed. Next is the second piece is the non-digital in class piece. In the reading stage, students learned about the Ambrose buyers and discussed reflective questions such as which word would you redefine in your own funny dictionary? Next is the grammar focuses stage. Students work in a group using a word card to create a creative definition using a relative clauses. The class then select the funniest or most creative definitions. And the last part is a speaking activity called dictionary life, where one student become the host and another become the dictionary, answering question using a relative clause structure. Next is the grammar section of these modifications aim to make grammar more engaging, not just work set based. Student practice using who, which, and where to create fun definitions, such as a friend is someone who never answers your call but always texts when you are asleep. Or money is something which disappear right after payday. This activity encourages creativity while strengthening understanding of a sentence structures. In these modifications, two main digital tools are used. First is quizzes, and the second is a Google Drive. Quizzes is effective for warm-up activities through fun, gamified quizzes that improve motivations and vocabulary retentions. And then the Google Drive allows students to write collaboratively and give real-time feedback. This approach is supported by a constructive and cooperative learning theories, which emphasizes active, collaborative, and learn-centered instructions, as described by the Somaldino et al. 2017. And then this modification bring benefits for both student and teacher. For student, learning become more communicative, creative, and enjoyable, with vocabulary and grammar learned in meaningful context. The technology used also increase motivation and retentions. For teachers, all platforms are free, easy to use, and flexible. They can be applied online and adaptive for other topics. And then the last, in conclusion, this modification successfully make Unit the Devil Dictionary more interactive, relevant, and meaningful. It shows that simple and free technology can significantly enhance the quality of language learning experience.